Welcome to the College Study Skill Series. You're going to learn about API referencing, why it's important, and how to implement it. So thank you and enjoy the video.
Hi guys, are you one of those students that completely avoids referencing your work? I mean, do you even see the point of it? Well, let's take a look at why referencing your work using APA is important.
It demonstrates the quality of the information that's being provided. And secondly, of course, obviously to avoid issues like being accused of plagiarism.
The first point made, the APA referencing, shows you have included quality information. Well, what does that mean exactly? Let me explain. Let's talk football. The player you have just seen scores what we call a bicycle kick. Let's say if I was to try and teach you how to score a goal like this, you might think, well, what does he know about scoring a bicycle kick, right? And you probably won't take any notice of what I'm saying, because I'm not a professional footballer. I'm not an expert. But what if I reference the book of the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo? What if what I'm telling you is actually from Ronaldo's book? Would you take more notice of what I'm saying? Of course you would. Why? Because I'm referring to the work of an expert. In the same way, when you write about big ideas and big theories in your assignments, you must refer to the experts. When you reference experts in your work, this adds credibility and quality to your work. And this is what we expect from you. But of course, when you do this, you have to be careful in order to avoid plagiarism. There are two ways to include the words and ideas of experts into your work. Firstly, you can put the exact words from a textbook or website into your work, and this is called quoting. The second way is to put it in your own words, and this is called paraphrasing. Both require referencing. Let's first look at quoting. Let's say you have written this paragraph for an assignment on the topic of business communication, and now you want to add a quote. You should first identify an important main idea in your writing. What is the main idea in this paragraph?
People who work in business are communicating all of the time. They talk to people on the telephone or in person. They write business letters. They exchange information with colleagues, and they write reports and emails. For any business, it is essential to always develop and enhance these communication skills.
The main idea in this paragraph is that business communication is important. After identifying the main idea, next, you should find a quote from a book or a reliable website that supports this main idea and include it in your work. The quote must be in quotation marks and italicized, and you must include the book author's last name and year of publication in brackets at the end. If the quote is from an online source, for example, from an organization's website, you should cite the name of the organization and If there is no date of publication, you should put N.D. We've just looked at quoting. Now let's look at paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is when you take an idea from a book or a website, but write it in your own words. Look at the quote in this paragraph.
The most successful organizations understand that if they are to be successful in today's business world, good communication at all levels is essential.
I am now going to rewrite this quote and put it in my own words.
This is because for a business to be successful, especially in today's increasingly competitive business environment, it must understand that effective communication throughout the organization is imperative for its success.
Even though this final sentence is in my own words, the idea is not mine, and so I must still put the book author's last name and year of publication at the end in brackets. The only difference is that because these are my words, I do not put quotation marks, nor should it be italicized. Like before, if this idea is from an organization's website, you should put the name of the organization. And if there is no date of publication, you should put N.D. Anything you have cited in your work must appear in this reference list at the back. Let's look at how to organize your reference list. If you have quoted and paraphrased stuff from this book, then you need to reference it. Start with the book author's last name and initial separated by a comma and ending with a full stop. Secondly, put the year of publication in brackets, followed by another full stop. Next, you should put the title of the book, which must be italicized. This is also followed by a full stop. After that, you should put the city and country of publication, separated by a comma and ending with a colon. Lastly, you must put the book publisher's name ending with a full stop. If you have quoted and paraphrased stuff from an organization's website, then you need to reference it like this. Start with the name of the organization, ending with a full stop. Secondly, put the year of publication in brackets. If there is no date of publication, then you should put N.D. in brackets, followed by another full stop. Next, you should put the title of the online article, which must be italicized. This is also followed by a full stop. After that, you should put the words retrieved from. And lastly, you should copy-paste the full URL address specifying the exact location of the online resource you have used. Okay guys, today we know why it's important to include the words and ideas of experts in our work. It's important because it adds quality and credibility to our work. But when we do this, we have to do it carefully to avoid plagiarism. And so there are two ways we can do this. We can quote or we can paraphrase experts, but both require referencing. Lastly, we looked at the reference list at the back and how this should be organized. Before you go, I'd like you to answer the following questions to check if you've understood or if you need to watch this video again. Thanks for watching.